So I have some videos I wanted to put out today. I got one for a music recommendation, one about a comic related, and some other stuff that I wanted to do. But first, I wanted to respond to an article by Buying the Comics. Godzilla actor Bryan Cranston condemns cancel culture. And this was actually something that I saw Lethal Lightning respond to, which I'd like to make a personal shout out to him. Good content creator, decent Aussie looking guy. Also, thanks for the follow on Twitter. I give it a week before you unfollow. But in all seriousness, if you're looking for someone who just responds to articles like I do, he does it far more superior than I do. If I'm being perfectly honest, I think he does it way better. Then again, he actually bothers to show his face. I'm paranoid, so I don't show mine. But yeah, the article reads as follows. Bryan Cranston, who might have been the best part of the 2014 Godzilla movie, recently condemned cancel culture. This condemnation came during an interview with the Associated Press. In a video posted to their Twitter account, Cranston stated, "You know, we live in this cancel culture of people erring and doing wrong either on purpose or by accident, and there is less forgiveness in our world." Yeah, he's not wrong. Then again, it's full of sanctimonious asshats, so I'm not that surprised. But anyway, quote, I think we are unfortunately in a coarser environment. I think our societies have become harder and less understanding, less tolerant, less forgiving, he continued. Yeah, and it's usually done by people who say they're all tolerant in that till they get all self-righteous and say, yeah, you deserve to lose your job, you deserve not to make a living, you deserve to die. He added, isn't it possible that forgiveness plays a part in that and they are welcomed back, as opposed to creating more fences, creating more, you're out, you're in, that's it, you make one mistake, gone. Cranston then stated, you know, people, whether it's having an impulsive reaction to something and being frightened and doing something wrong and being ostracized for the rest of their lives or something, I think we need to take a second look at that and exhale and realize that asking for forgiveness and receiving forgiveness are not weaknesses but human strengths. I mean, he's not wrong. Forgiveness would be nice. But here's the thing about these people who do this crap and propagate cancel culture. They see forgiveness as a sign of weakness. And they smell blood in the water when they see it. And to that I say, fuck these people. They have shown no ounce of sympathy or empathy. They act like sociopaths. I think they are sociopaths. But yeah, I think Bryan Cranston is more or less not that far off base here. To ring in the new year, Cranston posted to Instagram telling his followers that he believes better days are ahead of us. He wrote, I honestly believe better days are ahead of us. We're tough, we're resilient, and we have Netflix. I hope that you and your family are well, and I mean that in more ways than just physical. I hope you have found a way to navigate through these choppy waters with your emotions, your sanity, and your spirit in good shape. At least as good as possible. Can't ask for more than that, he continued. Cranston concluding writing, be positive, well, not on your COVID test, on that it's good to be negative. On that, be positive, well, not on your COVID test, on that it's good to be negative anyway. I'm rambling now, wishing you a stellar 2021. And I don't think he's off base. The problem is these people who do this crap, they're kind of like people on the left and probably on the right. They don't want reconciliation. They want to further the divide and to sow division in society. They don't want people getting along. Really, I think this boils down to the fact these people get off on this. They're either that or they're miserable shit stains who have never been happy a day in their life. And for the record, I know how that feels. I'm rarely a happy person. It may not show because of this voice I have, but yeah, I have good days and I have bad days. I just am not good at conveying it. But yeah, I would prefer what Cranston wants. I want forgiveness. Despite my hatred of social justice warriors, I wouldn't want them to be terminated or expunged or put in camps. I just want them to mind their own fucking business and leave me alone. If they did that, there would be less of a problem. But unfortunately, these people are, well, yeah, crazy. They treat politics like a religion, or socio-political topics like a religion. Like, it's not even politics, really. It's stuff in society now. Just they take offense with every little thing and put it under a microscope to look for fault with it. They can't just enjoy life and try to leave a legacy of creation instead of destruction. No, that's too easy. No, I'm sorry, that's too hard for them. That'd be asking them to contribute to society. However, I could kind of look past that if it wasn't for the fact they're looking to destroy everything I like. History, mythology. Well, yeah, they kind of want to destroy those because it's not PC enough. Music. Like, there's music dedicated to stuff that they would probably find problematic, like the pulps, historical events or people, pulps, and all that. Which are three things I think music should be made more of, should be dedicated more to, because some of my favorite songs in metal have been inspired either by the pulps or recently by historical events. And they are really good songs. I mean, not my favorite song, but yeah, these people find fault with everything, and they can't just try to get a life, basically. But if they came out one day and said, okay, we're going to leave you alone, we're going to do our own thing, we're not going to bother you, we're not going to do anything to get on your nerves, we're just going to do our own thing, and we will leave you be, and we will stop harassing you. If they did all that, I'd be perfectly fine. The problem is, these people are busybodies. That are communists. Hard to really tell the difference at this point. But, I'm sorry, I keep saying but a lot in my videos. My point is, as much as the idea of forgiveness sounds nice and all, and would be preferable, the problem is forgiveness is a two-way streak. It has to come, both parties have to agree to let things go and move on. And even if I don't feel like I've done anything wrong, these people will continue to act like they're my moral superior and just do as they please and say, I don't deserve to have a life because I disagree with them. I mean, for God's sake, they call people Nazis. Or if you're into anime, they call you a pedo. Yeah, they do. I'm not joking. They've actually done that in the past. Then they actively seek to destroy habits and hobbies of mine. So I enjoyed manga. They want to destroy that because it's not PC enough. It's not beating people over the head with a moral message. Or in their case, a regressive message. I'm surprised they haven't gone after bande dessinée yet, but give it time. Right now they're focusing on Japan. And they've already ruined American comics. The only thing left for me is Red Hood, and they've kind of stopped that. They kind of stopped the Rebirth run, so there's not much left. So yeah, I agree with Michael Cranston's message. I think he's not wrong. I agree with him on this. Even though I have no interest in reconciliation with these people who say that stuff like they want to put my children in cages, even though I don't have children. Thankfully, if I did have children, they'd have leverage over me, and God knows I don't want that. And yeah, that's just my main thoughts on this. I don't want to, because I don't want to get to where I'm the one rambling now, but yeah, I think Michael Cranston's not wrong. People do need to learn to forgive each other. I mean, unless you did something really fucked up. Like, let's say a woman was raped by someone. Struggle snuggled by someone. I don't expect that woman or man to forgive that person who struggle snuggled them. Hell, if they killed the person, I would not hold it against them, to be perfectly honest, especially if it was proven in a court of law he did it, and he tried to do more stuff to them. I would not blame that person for doing that. But still, there's some things that are easily forgivable, like a microaggression. Microtransactions, on the other hand, I find totally unforgivable. They have bastardized the game industry. But that's another rant altogether that I do not care for or want to make. So, yeah, those are my thoughts. Again, I think Michael Cranston is right on this one. Then again, he seems like a decent guy. Unlike most celebrities, I never see this guy pissing on the majority of the population. So, yeah, there's that. I hope more people take to his message more. Because we need more celebrities like that who are calling out cancel culture and who are just saying, quit being like this. Just quit it. I mean, Cranston's not saying that. He's just saying to forgive people. And I do disagree with that part in that I haven't done anything wrong. and now they have a lot of people, but they are attacked by these social justice goblins on a daily basis just for doing something that they don't like. But other than that, I agree with him. People should be forgiven within a certain realm of reason. And yeah, that's all I wanted to say. I wanted to go over the article, make some other announcements. I will at least be posting a second video today. And that's about all I wanted to say for a notification, so that one's coming up next. I'm also working on a video about The Last Zarnian. If you know what that is, please don't spoil it in the comments. At least till I post it, but after that I really don't care who spoils it. But yeah, those are just my thoughts. If I hadn't said already, let me know your thoughts in the comments. And yeah, remember the game was rigged from the start. Obviously.